Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Quakey, and today we're going to be talking about the Hypixel Pit. As many of you know, the Hypixel Pit hasn't been getting the most attention on the server. This is simply due to the fact of how massive Skyblock is. But today, we're going to be taking a look at the current state of the Hypixel Pit and the community surrounding it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and maybe even the subscribe button. Thank you all for the massive support in my last few videos, it means the world. Anyways, let's take a look at where the pit is currently. Let's start with the last update to the pit. It was posted to the forums on December 17th by Minikloon, basically announcing the addition of rage pants and a few other small features and tweaks to the game, as well as a plethora of enchants. This was December 2020, might I add, meaning we're getting pretty close to it being an entire year since the last pit update. Compare this to Skyblock, which his last update at the time of recording was 9 days ago, and the one prior to that being 19 days ago. It's safe to say the admins are pretty focused on Skyblock. So where does that leave Pit? Sadly, with no surprise, the Pit is a dying game mode. With the game infested with hackers and closet cheaters, it's very obvious why many people quit or overlook the Pit entirely. Almost all the communities and Discord servers surrounding the Pit are filled with IRL traders and overall rule breakers. This doesn't paint a good picture for the Pit. Obviously, at its core, the Pit is a well-made game mode. However, the main thing drawing it back is the lack of updates and the community surrounding the Pit as a whole. So, what can change? Well, personally, I believe that if the admins split up their time between more games, such as the Pit, that would greatly improve the game as a whole. Looking into the community and the game itself to help fix the issues and provide semi-regular updates would potentially bring a large portion of people who left the Pit back into it. Right now, the game sits at around 400 players concurrently on school days, and while this isn't bad, let's compare it to some other games. Duels has around 2,900, TNT games and UHC have around 500 each, and Murder Mystery has around 800. This is just a random selection of games that I picked, but it should paint a picture of where the Pit is at on the server. Taking a look at admin activity, it actually isn't as bad as some people might think. Pencil actually logs in a decent amount considering the state of the Pit. Minikloon just doesn't, with his last time being 2 months ago and then 5 months before that on stream, confirming that the Pit
is fine.
Plank logged in around 2 months ago as well, however he logged in to fix the glitch that I talked about a few videos ago, which allowed players to break the Pit entirely. If you'd like to learn more about that, you can click up in the top right to go check out that video. So, do I personally think the admins are going to be getting rid of the Pit? No, of course not. With many other game modes with little to no players surviving on the server still, I see no reason for them to be getting rid of the Pit anytime soon, especially if it still has a community backing it. Sure, that community may not be the best or have the best reputation, however there's still plenty of people who enjoy the Pit. Hopefully the admins bring some sort of content to the Pit before the end of the year, but we can only hope. With the only monetization coming from the Pit being Pit supporter, and even that's a one-time purchase that you need to be Prestige 2 to even unlock, it's safe to assume the admins aren't generating that much revenue from the Pit to even worry about it, for example as Skyblock, with its controversial gem system which allows players to buy in-game items with said gems and exchange them for coins. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. Sorry about the lack of uploads over the past month or so. With the start of school again, it hasn't given me the most free time to be able to work on videos, as well as other hobbies that I'm into as well. I'm going to try working on more content for you guys and potentially start streaming in the near future. That's all for me, and I'll see you next time.